Do Adahono
a festival now.
festival Passover and festival of Tabernacle. Drew Hono. They say Omunya Edangbia Umbeye Sa worship no ewo. But leaders Omundi Omumbano Umbesia Ewe for and Kujagu for no. They become one. So instead to do that festival, the Ewes, as you know, they like medicine small and no until mona move for Israel bano. I had a drunk quiet the year Juma. Every phone on Mukanche Ga-Adangbes force ano. Until we ye the mawa will be bold to
no, that means Israel for my best the custom of the Ewes.
Wow. Adan Israel for no.
Adan for my best the custom of the Ewes. And on my jai or soon now mudi free Israel. Wow.
Mundi free Israel no emba. But in Cranford there Mukita sa area because distance from here to Evenu fast so and Cranford Crania and free eba voter region say oba baby say amano agbalagba ana we but here Adam for no say over bag no ye anwo enti omu no be settle wa asa na ye ko miti omu enti omu influence nena di eni ni crop for move free Israel enti through that no nena di dey okita Israel Tabernacle and those team mupa. But other three tribes no mu ye warriors no. No mu ko journey ever for ema mu stop Israel Tabernacle and peace of Passover ewo Adahono. But they have been doing other Passover. So it's for the influence of the Ewes that stop the Adan people from performing the Tabernacle or the Suku or the Passover. But when they are praying, they call Yahweh and they use water through the air, pour libation, and they go on.
So Yahweh means
God and the supreme being. Yahweh.
So the Adan for no muka Yahweh. Okay.
Yahweh lenge Israel. Yahweh was Israel. Enti Biblia yefri no mu from Yahweh. Enti the Yahweh no free musa embedu Adan. But Adan for no man no free yefri no nyingo.
Why?
Nyingmo. God. Nyingmo. God. Adan. Mundi we can nyingmo. Now for say nyingmo. Yeah, that for say nyingmo. O friend nyingmo. Now you friend land and heaven before you continue. Until that kind of relationship with the Ewes on Adan led them to forget their festival and they take to war because that time Asantis were fighting. Aquapim war, Kumawu war. So you are worshiping and the war has come. You have to face them. So you don't have the time to worship because slave trade was going on. Emma, they leave that place and they were fighting before finally Asafutu came because they used blood to fight for the people and they stayed there. So through the fighting, they fight a war called Katamanso War. Adam conquered them.
Katamanso, the current Katamanso.
Katamanso, uko bibia niafute Agbo Katamanso war. Adan conquered them all with their warriors. Then another war called Adidome. We conquered them. So when you go to Asanfotu, you have Lalwewono coming to swear in Katamanso. Adidome Hogba. Tojen is a ever means river bank. So these are the wars that Adam fight and won. So now you need medicine to fight. How can you go and do Tabernacle pass or feast of over to go and fight war? It will not help you. So through that, they get those power to fight the war. They will throw mbebo to enko. Just do it like this. So suddenly Emma Adam for every reason we forget our custom that we bring to Adan. So the war is one of the factor.
Wow. That means every tribe our history. Now, Usha, I say, Yenina ya two Yamambe and I say history. We have unique history. I was saying to me, yes, and I have far like Crofobimum, Omu, Etiti, and Asomu, Nyama, Boom ena yes sisi ati se na adafo omo betu everfo na omo jai omo custom na omo kofa everfo no the same thing ena sisi ano happy ye nyina ya jai ye custom no na ye fa mbrofufo omo die mum na ye den we are performing that one rather. Wow. Yeah, me real crap ho.
No, na dia na lead me ke ba. Finally na ba so adan. Ne aba set ngelijon. Le edasi kan matche. Le dasi kan fetish priest and the chief. I don't know fetish priest and the chief. Comfort.
That's all no saso your
hini. Up to the time he passed away. Yeah. Or pass away, you give birth to Adibwe. Adibwe take over. And Adibia no ye war.
Pacho mincho ano. Satam na emahi eno wale.
Now that time no are you polygamist.
Okay.
Sometimes according to they say have many children, about 5 wives. And I'm sure more sikana what this you can marry many. Until ni baba ko efe no na Adibwe. Ono no take over after the death of their father. Yabadru Adanu. Now we start doing adventure, exploring Adan, and we went to a place called headed towards a friend Okongmuleku. When you are going to Adan, the river from your village, under your Totope village, down there, because you have the place we call Okohwem. That Okohwem is a forest. It was discovered by Nene Adibwe ena ni kronfo no omudu ono mu say forest no war in the center of the water, the forest in the center of the river. So they find out to enter. When they enter and the supreme being speak, this is a holy land. If you want any power or any sacrificial, come to me and I will help you. Mesramo ewa ena Nene Adibwe ekokacha mu say I found our power. And do every year Adibiawe omuye first omukita key to open that gate agbo e walk away, so they engrave the whole place and they put their accoutrement there, and to do every year Adibiawe and only the other crown to go to Okowem, and then you open the door, perform everything. And then the last people to close the gate, you're from Dambia. Yeah, Dambia first. So our symbol is key on a stool. We are number 1. Oh no, your chief. That's why you're Kung Fu. So the other 3 tribes say, oh, Nana, you cannot be a chief at the same time on Kung Fu. So choose one. Now that was time the Portuguese came to Ghana 1471. The Europeans.
So they were the first people to come to Adan or Africa.
The Europeans from Portugal, sent by Henry Prince, navigator, I sent them to discover Gold Coast. Now, after Adan was existing 500 and something years before the Europeans came. But that time slave trade was not going on in Adan. Slave trade be Adan. But they are there as a unity, a village or a town that is united. They live peacefully. Their marriage and everything is going on. Their chieftaincy problem is going on. So that time, take one and leave one. Until assembly copy or court. It was 1471 and Europeans, but they bring the court because the white, they want to divide us, the white people. When they didn't come, say oh hini wo Ghana mu ye pa ye mu ye bibia ye bompa nyame tie ye.
So that means about for no mu buy no be see court e wo
omu di sa nyama no be divide ye. Say ye de no ye kolo, omu de no ye papa, so that they can get hold to our land, or they can get the cronies. The cronies are those who are not real royals of Adan. They don't have the red blood in them as a Ghana people. We call them cronies. They were born from somewhere 50-50 to infuse into us to destroy us. So Nena say, okay, someone say me picky one then mayor on Kung Fu.
A priest.
A priest. So Nena don't want the chieftaincy to leave Adibiawe to any other family. Took his own daughter, Nima. Do you get me? Then Adibwe took his own daughter's son. That, okay, if she said I should be a chief, then I'll bring my own son to be the chief. And on the Nene Dake Ebae. So Nene Dake mother is from Adibia Puplampu. So Nene Dake rule in the house of Puplampu. Ewo abos is how you feel what down. When you enter the room, you see something called avaga. You know avaga?
No.
It's a metal that you used to hit the ground. Egg with some dangles on it, be making a cone crack. They hit the ground, bang, then stand there.
Okay, what like the priest normally use it?
Priest normally use.
Okay, when we are watching Nigeria film.
Yeah,
okay,
Nigerian people, they hold it. Ever called in avaga. It's also have a dandem, but I'll find the receipt and mention to you. It was a nyamu ewa boss ya dibia we. A hona nina di. Or nina dake dini. Ohini chief ewa ho. Truth up to the time. And see, when we are talking about Chief Sansi Adibia where they are the owners or who are supposed to rule Adan as chief. Because when we come, we have our solid team. Kujakbo for they are the owners of the land, Asasira. Until they don't have business in Chief Santi. We brought it. And then we were ruling before Dake come and take over from the old man. When Omar passed away, Dake, he put Dake before he died. So Dake is our grand nephew of Uplampu. He ruled in the house before when he's about to die. He ran away with the Chief Santi to Kabiawe. Kabia people are, according to the history, they were slaves that were caught.
Which are the Kabia people?
Kabia were, they were slaves. They are from Asante region.
That means they are
Granting
not...
for any Onyami for Otun for those family, they are not Adan. It is true slave trade that they capture them. Adan have a fort. Do you know we have a fort in Adan or Jamestown Fort or Crystal Ball Castle? Do you hear about it?
No, I don't.
Who call Adan your friend baby? Adan for Poji. Poji in ever means land. At Poji, the white people, through their slave trade, they come and build a fort at Adan. It's called Fort Pristine. Fort Pristine.
And those things are there up to now.
Because of the erosion,
it
have entered the sea and it's there about some miles there. It's that broke there. That's why Adan they come into the world map. Adan, because of the slave trade. So the chief census started from Pupulampu, Adibiawe. Adibiawe, you have Adibiawe Egbom, Adibiawe Nana Chosisin. And now Adibiawe Nodanwe, which is called Sale Chosisin Wewayom.
Sale Chosisin Wewayom.
Adibiawe Agbom, Nana Chosisin, and Nana Chosisin. These are Adibiawe group. They are one, but they have Tete and Animba. And to hear Pupulampu for no, ye free Sale Chosisin Wewayom. Nodanwe, which is Nene. Adibwe e bibi me ji wo Pupulampu. Lo adibia we bene emifusin no ne. Se wo ji ni me ne wange macho yinga dan. Lukuji wa okan wa afansi. Na ji nene dake. And then dake o ne mayi macho ne eyi macho gbonya. Ne sube ne wa mapale ma wo. Eke dabi ebe kunle le o ke jike wo. Awu ya me kabia lo kabia bio manager nyame ke granting ke tumfo ke in the kabia send him no na. During the slave trade time, some of them were caught. And Jan bio me ka numu ke ba Adan amaju amuna ke who slave ya. Tu aga si joke slave no the Adan white people nge Adan for. Kolesa na posule on apomo onyumuchuo circumcision. You cannot go back to Asante and inherit any royalty, a royal family there, because those time apuime loko jange mache yinga Asante seka pomupe obi mache yinga legion. Yes.
So those days no like Adam for no, so they were not circumcised.
We use Israel in those times. We were circumcised from Israel before we come down.
So that means the time that Adam people were settled at Adam, which we have right now, they were they were still doing this circumcision.
Circumcision is going on.
Okay.
As in the Bible.
But the
Akans who were caught, they were not circumcised, so they have to circumcise you to change your name. Do you want to stay under me? Come, let me cut your bulu for you. So when you are going back to Kumasi, they will check you. If you are caught, they say you are no more going to be a royal of that place. You know, asanteli wifungene safra chaka fa sebi apuime akitia akwatia ju akitia. Kolobene machopi mache yiminga adan ndokuji jiwaden ya se kabia biomadon. Let me ja wa afansi wa sister bi la o machoke ha. Kolobia nyi magbi. Nya afansi na o machoke ha. Le pe pa nga macho yinga nyi wiyo. Iwo ke jiko ichema wi mi ya. O ma nyi magbi. Kami don't get no. You sister biju. La okay too much. Say ojinati wi. Le ikuba yi macho e plan pour le wo yi. Icha bi sister biju mo. Ibo nyi magbi. Be chogbete onto me cool. We are my mommy to me cool. I cannot kill you. Because you are my sister's son. I want you to inherit the place for me. While I'll be the Okonfu. It was through that the chieftaincy left Adibiawe to Kabiawe.
Wow. Obusia, there is a history that we all have to learn. Now maybe I say, Ebanisano, Portuguese no muba adan because of they came purposely because of the slave trade. And now say omuba no omuko back. And so omutena honum.
They came purposely for slave trade. They came and stay at Adan. After the break
How
of
long?
Jamestown Fort, they came 1914 that they started there from 1914, 1471 to 15 to 16. And finally the people settled in Adan because of the collapse of Ghana Empire. In those times we have Mali Empire, Sudan Empire, Ghana Empire. So Ghana Empire collapsed. And their capital is called Kumbin Saleh. After Kumbin Saleh collapsed, everybody scattered before Mali come and take over. So Omo collapses, they started fighting with the Amoravians. They are the Muslim people. So they descend to the southwest. Akan, Guans, and the rest. They heading towards Adan. So that 1471 to 15 and 16, Ghana migration, they have settled. Adan people to settle everywhere they settle. It was there that the slave trade started. And the white people were using our black people. That amount is with a shinam and a biscuit and a cichri.
Also, that means that a cichri and
in Ghana. Okay. In those times, do you know what we used to take cocoa? Those times, 15th and 18th century, use honey. Honey, a friend.
Natural honey.
Natural honey.
A war.
Ubaya tea. Now with the gum. Tea no, you need tea leaf. You need Milo in those days. Do you know what we use? There's a leaf that they grow in the school. We cut it. It smells like a tea leaves. Green bee. You cut it. You smell like a tea leaves. So you cut it green and put inside the water. It change to brown. That's the tea leaf. It's still there. When you go to schools in Accra, they used to do a hedge. A green. It's a grass. A smelling. That's when they used to do tea.
Very healthy too.
Gary, you use honey. Cocoa, use honey. So honey is very good. Those are the ones we are using. But when the white people they say,
honey is no good.
It's not good. But they come and take it to go and do sugar and bring it to have with the sugar cane in Abruchin. The slave trade happened when the fourth pristine was built in Adan. By that time, 1948 disturbances also going on, which the slave trade was going on up to 16th century, 18th century, 19th century before it came a store. So people were buying from Akwapin Mountains. They buy them from Togo, Benin to Ghana. Because in Benin and Togo, there's no any fort or castle. The big castle, the Cape Coast Castle, Jamestown, Christianburg Castle, and the Adanford Pristine. So they buy them from that place, Mali, Burkina, and enter Ghana, come and sell them through this place. And they take them to by the river. You know the Volta River. Go down to Kratchi, and they will pass through the river up to Adan, and then they cross them at Adan for Koji. Then the ship take them to Abuchi. So that is how the white people came and settled at Adan. As I'm speaking, they have their cemetery at Adan for Poji.
Which are the white people?
The white people. There's a big white man who lead past slave trade. Later, he changed that they were the human rights activists, so they should stop the slave trade. When he came to Ghana, he was preaching about Yenjai slave trade. Munjayo enye Nyamise obeku. Then he died in Ghana. That white man. He was buried at Adan for Kuji. The sea was taking the whole land, but when the sea get closer to the tomb, the sea will stop. So as I speak, that grave
is still
like above where that white man. Then his great grandchildren were in Britain and Portuguese. They come and do tourists there up to now. A lot of white people.
So that means the white people came with nothing.
Nothing. They just came to rob us.
Oh, God.
They saw our energetic men that to move Adan, Ghana, Ga-Adangbes people. They captured them all through our kings. Because they give them snap, small biscuits, and small money. And then they handcuff you, you leave your mother to a new land.
Is it by force? They forced them. Like if you see the strength of the Adan people, how they were able to migrate through all this journey, or is it because they lost their leaders? That's why they were able to be captured by the white people.
Actually, they didn't lose their leaders. Those behind are still strong. When they came to Adan that time, no, but there was no slave trade. I think that was in those times 1300 and 1400. Slave trade was not there, but it was war. I want to capture this land. I want to capture this land. Annexation, annex the land. Put your people there. That's what they were doing in Ghana those times. You capture here, then you give him your name. They are there. But they are not selling themselves. They don't sell people to another people. It was when the white people came and they said they want people to come and work on their land over there. So they need human beings. It was going in Arabs stream. So they followed that trend through the sea route. And they come and appear here. So when they come here, they found out that, oh, we are weak. We don't have strong head force to deny them. And those are people didn't go to school. So you put a book down and you go and take biscuit. And you put cassava down, they will take a gun. Boom, boom. Then you go and take gun and they give bullet, go and kill. So this is how it started. And they stay in Ghana, they take over Ghana, and they were buying our people, changing guns, gunpowder, biscuits and sugar and those things without giving them money. So Adan people, they don't sell themselves. Those that they pass through Adan, they are from Hinterland. Northern people are in Adan. When you go, you see different tribes in Adan. That's why our language is not growing. We have different people. They settled their slave trade time. They don't go. They don't know their hometown. They were there. They marry and they live there.
Okay, maybe so be about why Adanfo omu like Ushia. I say the language Adan people no. I say as you said earlier, they are not growing. Omu ko mu na nipa no can say Adanfo no mu form hu enko nipa mu. They don't mingle themselves with other tribes. So we share from the story of migration from Israel. No, Israel for so Yakupon catch on say more money Gentiles no enka embum. Nti we say I say sa suban no na ewo Adanfo mu. Na sa suban no hu say like I say sisia no affect Adanfo in terms of development when we come to Adan. Who says Sanyama no affect Adanfo about development nyama ni nyina ewo nkran ha say but Adan wo msu ko Adanfo was asase kese bebre wo ho a mbetimi dia ye nyama bebre ba wo hwa Sanyama na I say companies ni industries no ebi enni honom ni nyina bede Accra ni tema ha say umsusu say no ni nyina ka ho say na omfo mo ho enko krofo mu na affect omusa
True. It's true. A part of a factor. And yeah, Adanfo Ga-Adangbes.
Okay.
The same thing is affecting them. And they don't mingle with people. They were following that. They said Israel. You see the Jews in other areas scattered all over. You see them, they are like let's observe our Passover, our feast of this, and then that's how they are living. But outside there, there's development there. But when it comes to Adam people,